Hey everybody, Tim here at Rat Daddy Studios. Now, Santa's Workshop. As you can see, I've got a Christmas piece on my bench. This is a Jim Shore piece. We really love the Jim Shore things. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for my Zap-A-Gap and a kicker because we have some antlers that fell off of one of Santa's reindeer. So I'm going to fix those, and then I'm going to show you what else is going on. So I hope everybody's doing well. I haven't been on here much lately. It is raining out there right now. I'm going to move this over here before I dump it, because I have to get these antlers in the right position. Where are we? Right there. Alrighty, let's get a little kicker on there. Hopefully that'll hold. Okay. Yep. Back in business. I think I've actually glued that one once before, but the way it goes down in the styrofoam in the box, I think, is what's doing it. And of course, it doesn't take much rattling to break that off, because they're just such a fine point of attachment. It was actually a little piece of soldered wire, I think, that goes into a drilled hole. When I got this from my wife off eBay, I think last year, and a lot of these antlers were all like bent up and stuff really bad. So this also gets bent very easily. This little package thing flying off the back here, I think it looks like a little star in a package. Also on a piece of wire, but great little Santa. Really like this piece, so I'm gonna get this out of the way. I will hold this up. As you can see, it's got the kids in the bed. It's got the trees kind of bent over there in the corner. Got the little fireplace stockings. Just a really cute piece. So, and there's a little Santa himself. Yeah, the Jim Shore pieces are really nicely done. We've got several of them. We started picking these up probably a good 20 years ago, maybe longer, maybe more like 25 years ago, and we have several. Oh, let's see here. All right, so I got that out of the way, and as you can see on the bench, the Lindberg futuristic looking thingy is in the works here. Just painted these interior components this morning, so I'm probably going to take those to work with me. And Von Franco, my buddy Franco, sticker, get that out of the way. Anyway, so yeah, the motor's in, got the plug lines in, radiators in. Just kind of mocking it up. I put the tires on it just to mock it up there just a little bit, but pretty solid. It's in there good. Badass looking. I think you got the motor in there straight, so yeah. And you can actually see a little bit of that chrome suspension. And the front tires will kind of hold this up there a little bit. Kind of get the idea. Reminds me of the Silhouette a lot. You can see that lavender pearl in there in the light. Really pretty. Yep, so anyway, I'm just kind of, that's where I'm at. I've been trying to get just a little bit of work done. I haven't been able to do a whole lot, but wanted to get just a little bit of work done on that. And then this this interior pod fits down in here like so. Let me just kind of grab this. This is not going to be a good mock-up because a bunch of stuff missing, but anyway, kind of get the idea where that's going. I'm just going to lay this on here. Of course, some warpage on this, so it doesn't fit perfect, but just stick a front tire under there. I don't have the brakes on there, so yeah, kind of get the idea what it's starting to look like. Yep, Lucy's after somebody. So yeah, this thing's pretty weird looking, but I think when I get done, get all the details in, I think it's be cool. Once I get those candy purple pieces, the seat backs and everything in there, I think that's going to really bring this to life. So, but yeah, look at that. You can see that pearl. Really cool. So very happy with that so far. Other stuff scattered around the bench, not a lot. I'm kind of cleaning up my bench a little bit because there's just too much crap. I'm going to get some more stuff that's just kind of sitting here off of here. Put together this little golf truck. This was one of those ones, the M2 ones that you assemble. So I put the Kragers on it with the Goodyears, white lettered Goodyears. That's pretty slick. I like the golf logos and stuff on there. I think the graphics are cool. So put that together. I did that at 2 o'clock this morning. Just couldn't sleep. So did that. Picked up this little cartooned vehicle. This little van. I think it's pretty hip looking. I guess that's one of those little Japanese vans, but they're actually carrying these at Walmart now, so I can actually find some of these. But a lot of the stuff, I'm not buying everything. I'm not trying to collect the whole set of these. I'm just buying the stuff I like, which is basically the hot rods and stuff. I'm not into the whole tuner car thing too much. So my son is. I guess you probably noticed I added this little miniature toolbox. So kind of using it, well, number one, to kind of raise stuff up. My other tools, got those up in the air a little bit, and I've got my paintbrushes in here now, so easy access, and just freed up having less of the tiki mugs on my bench, and having these in here, it's easy, I can grab. But this was from, of course, you recognize this, I'm sure, from Harbor Freight. Paint markers in the bottom there, so it was kind of cool. It's red, faint green, so you can't go wrong with that. Let's see what else is going on. I got these little spaceships from Brian Sodergren. He made these, which will eventually probably go on my Rat Daddy Studio sign, or at least one of them. Probably have them flying above it or something. What else did I get? Oh, I got, let's see. Get it down without knocking everything down. I picked up this M2 set also, because I like the 71 Charger that's in there. So, and the ramp truck. You can't go wrong. Coca-Cola. I mean, it's just cool on a Charger. Cool ramp truck. So I picked that one up. You know, the prices of these now, they've gone up. These were as low as I think like $14. They had dropped the price on all these, and now they've jacked the price. I think I paid $22 for this. And they had another one with a Mustang that I liked. It was Fanta soda. It was bright yellow with a really cool truck cab. And but I just didn't want to spend that much on two of those, so I let it go. But I picked that one up anyway, so Merry Christmas to me. Yay. Still haven't done anything with the Pink Panther. I need to get that going. Got these figures from Jimmy Flintstone. Got them in white base coat. So these are ready to start painting. It's kind of I think this is the Groovy Ghoulies Frankenstein. And the little alien dude, Paul or Polly, from the movie. Those are all in white base coats. Ready to start doing some painting on those. So, other than that, just gathering parts again for the big my 8th scale build. Just swing the camera around here, get it straight. There we go. Yeah, I got a huge tub full of parts for the Cosmic Creep, so not going to really start fooling with that until probably into January sometime and get through the holidays. Would like to finish this one, maybe. I don't know if I'll get it done or not, but I'd like to finish this build by the end of the year. So we'll see how it goes. Don't know how much time I'm going to have. Busy at work, and busy, of course, with lots going on around here with the holidays. Pouring down rain right now. I'm a little congested. My knee's better. I didn't have a choice. I had to get up and down in the attic. I mean, I have a stand-up attic, but one whole side of my attic over my garage is solid Christmas. We have like 38 tubs, and that's not including the tree. But my knee's been better the last couple days, so I went forward to put my mom's tree up yesterday morning, so I went in the attic at her house. Got her all set up, and today was the day for us finally. So we got the tree up, and we've got maybe 8 tubs of stuff out. So I brought 6 more down just so Deb can try to fiddle with it during the week this week. Hopefully she can get a little bit of stuff done, and you know, a little bit at a time, because it's hard on both of us. There's so much, and it's just the 2 of us now. We don't have anybody to help us. We could. I don't want to ask my kids. My daughter offered to bring my grandson down and have him carry the stuff out of the attic, but I wasn't going to do that. You know, they're so busy, and both sweet kids, and I appreciate the offer. But I was good. My knee actually is pretty mobile. It's not paining me too bad. I just have some random pains. Once in a while I'll have to sit down. I'll have some random pain shooting through, but doing okay. Other than that, feeling good. Excited to get Christmas stuff up. Kind of got me in the Christmas spirit more, getting my mom's tree up. She was so happy when we got that up yesterday, so that made me feel good, because I've been a little down in the dumps the last couple of weeks, and I don't know why. Sometimes I get like that this time of year. I don't need to be. I should be very thankful and very happy, but I don't know. I guess maybe I watch too many sad things on Instagram and stuff. You know, I just watched one now. Young couple in the grocery store, and with very little stuff in their basket, and a lady just randomly walked up and ran her card and paid for their groceries, and they were so thankful to her. They found her in the store, and the poor girl just cried and cried. They had a 3-month-old baby. They didn't have money for formula or diapers or any of that stuff, and she literally filled their cart with like $325 worth of stuff. I wish I could do that for people. I try to do random things if I can like that, but I wish I could do something on that scale for somebody that really, really needed help, because there's so many people out there struggling right now, and with the way things are in the economy, everything is just so screwed up right now. It's hard on people. The prices of groceries, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, and I hate it. I mean, before Thanksgiving, we went, of course, we were out of everything, because we had not gone in like 3 weeks, and we had to get everything and all that other stuff, like when you buy laundry detergent, dish soap, all that stuff's so expensive. But a $550 grocery bill. I've never spent that much money on the grocery in my life. Of course, that was including the turkey and a ham, and we bought everything to last pretty much through Christmas, because the pies and stuff were all buy one get one. But just so awful, you know, the prices of things, and it's so hard on people. And I worry about my grandchildren. You worry about young people, you know, how they're going to make it, especially if they have multiple children. Just really tough, you know, it really is. So anything you can do, if you can help somebody out like that, or a homeless person, especially this time of year. A lot of you guys in those cold weather areas are really hard on homeless people. I know a lot of them die every year, freeze to death. Anything you can do to help somebody out, if it's within your means, do it. Please try to help somebody out, and not to make you feel better, just in general. We all need to do that for each other. It's something we should all be doing. So, I mean, and I know the holidays brings out a little more in people to try a little harder, but we should be doing that year round, helping people out. So, and I love seeing people that have money that actually do some good with it, that don't just piss it away, you know. So anyway, all right, guys. I am excited. I'll take you out. I'm going to shut this off. Take you out to the garage and show you an early Christmas gift I got from my buddy Chuck Darnell. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So Chuck calls me yesterday afternoon, and he's giving me this long story about and wanting to know where the nearest Harbor Freight was, and he's trying to do something for this friend of his who just sent him this kit, and the guy won't let him do anything. So he gives him this long story, and I give him directions and all this because the guy lives in Port Orange. And a half hour later he calls back and says, I was lying to you. he said, I was trying to buy you a Christmas gift, and he said it just didn't work out with calling the place or trying it online or anything. And so anyway, so this was it. He got me a pneumatic paint shaker. Big sucker. So he's got one of these, and I really loved it. I mean, this thing is this is like using a store. I mean, it's just really cool. So, and it'll hold like, you know, up to gallons of paint, and it runs off of air. Like you can run it up to 70 pounds of air. This is your control valve. So it starts working when you open this control valve. This is your oil filling valve here. You put oil in there that keeps everything, the air pressure pushes the oil through to keep everything lubricated inside, but this will attach on here. So I haven't had a chance, and I'm going to probably need, this is what came with it, I'm going to need some bigger bolts to bolt this thing down to the countertop, because it will shake the living daylights out of, I mean, Chuck told me it's just really dangerous. He said when it's running, it's also dangerous. He just managed, he touched his hand up against it when it was shaking, and he said it really hurt. So I'm gonna make sure this sucker is really bolted down well and nothing is in its path, but it's in a good spot here. My vise is over here, and really nothing else that can get in its way. So this is where, and these old countertops and cabinets came out of my other house. I took them out of there. All these cabinets, as you can see, this was the over the stove and stuff. These cabinets were from the 70s when that house was built. So, and I wasn't going to throw them away, or these countertops. So I took these all out of that house and used them in here. So I've got these cabinets all the way across the back of my garage back here. And then it had the old galley kitchen in it. So I took those, all of those cabinets, and hung them up on this back wall back here. So I get just tons of stuff in there. Anyway, so yeah, so now I got a paint shaker. So I'm excited. I think this is going to be great. And Chuck was telling me that it really, really makes a difference, that you don't realize how much these paints settle in these cans, even, you know, like the House of Colors and stuff like that, that the stuff separates in there. And, you know, you can mess up a paint job. Just, I mean, I've always hand shaken them, and I do walk around usually, and I'll shake them for, you know, 7-8 minutes, you know, but this 3 to 5 minutes in this thing, and it's supposed to be like super shook. So I'm excited. So thank you, Chuck. Most appreciated. I don't feel right about doing it. I mean, we kind of bounce off each other and send each other stuff all the time and help each other out on builds and whatever it is, but this was kind of over the top, you know, and I felt kind of bad, but he's like, don't piss me off, you know, by not doing it. So I got in the car. He calls me, he goes, you go get it, you know, they got one left, get up there and get it like right now. I just sent you the money. He PayPal'd me the money. So stopped what I was doing and then drove up there, because it's literally like 8 minutes from my house, and went up there and picked it up. So really, and that's when I got that little green toolbox that I got on my workbench too, because they had those like right by the front door. I guess that's like a cool little Christmas item. Those are only like, I think like $17 too, something like that. So those are, they're cool. So anyway, okay guys, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll splice this up with the inside video. Pretty much that's it. That's what's going on. I got nothing else. The bench is empty. The outside bench is empty. The front bench is getting empty. So I'm getting excited for the holidays finally. So what are we, less than 3 weeks away? So I hope you guys are all doing well. I know there's a lot of bad weather heading your way if you're up north. I know there's another big ass front moving in on you guys, so please be safe. I hope all of you are careful if you're out there on the roads, and take care of your families. And I'll see you again soon. I try to, of course I showed you, I don't do the what did you buy Wednesday much anymore, and I just showed you some stuff that I got in a hold of. I haven't been buying much other than just the pieces and parts are needed for the Cosmic Creep, but I think we've got everything now. Chuck has completely finished the body on his. It looks awesome. I mean, he just went at it, because they had snow there, and when they have snow days, he'll spend 8 hours down there in his work area working. So I think he's got probably over 20 hours of fabrication and body work in that little body, but it looks good. He just put it in like finishing primer yesterday just to check and see if it's going to need any more sanding, but it looks really, really good. Everything fits really good. So he's going to start, I guess, on his frame and motor and everything. So looking good. So I'll be doing that probably in January. I'll start working on mine, but at least he's given me some good tips to go by. I know what I'm facing on that body. Not going to be fun. God, so much filling and sanding and grinding, but hopefully be well worth it. Hell, he'll probably have his done by then the way he's going, but great build. And we love doing stuff like this, bouncing off each other and doing these same kind of builds together. I may not go quite as heavy duty on the body work that Chuck did. He did a lot of modifications on the body, so I may leave some of the body lines that he removed, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, I'll see you later this week. Have a good week. See you soon. Thanks for coming by.